after this. David Root gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, Jesse Pitts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pitts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1 off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo, and a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and Tampa's off and running early. It's 1-0. Mel Hitz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at 259, 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ortega moving forward. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pitts has a play. 2 down. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Leonardo Asensio. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fouled off. Pollard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
So stepping in, Sammy Pitts, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Israel Ortega, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Batting it.
Into the box, Israel Ortega. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Mendoza comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Rays on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Logan Morrison batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Morrison, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Three-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next up for the A's, Chad Fidelia. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Enrique Velasquez waits on deck. Three and 1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Enrique Velasquez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Morrison at second, Fidelia at first with no outs. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Echeverria now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Echeverria has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one. Up high, 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4. And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Graham Mendoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Popped him up. Hits, waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to the Coliseum right after this.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jesse.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter number
Striding in once again, Connor Pitts. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded by Echeverria. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, William Pollard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this is low, ball 1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him. No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, hits. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
The first baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Leonardo Asensio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rays are in front 2-1. Into the box now, Booth Bobo, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Now in the box, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Chad Fidelia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Enrique Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Fourth home run here in the early going as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
The batter,
into the box, Adeiny Echeverria, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding into the box, Graham Mendoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We're through four. It's 3-2 Oakland. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Leading off the inning, Sammy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike three.
Now batting, the center fielder, Israel.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Number 30
please.
Takes the mound as
Now
he's been
pitching
called
for the
upon to
Athletics.
pitch.
Number 30.
Standing in, Israel Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Ortega stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Antoine Rolls is on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, number 14.
Into the box, Antoine Rolls. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression. But I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there. So we'll see if he can settle in.
Ortega leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. And they can't run it down.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Scooped up. Echeverria for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Connor Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 2 out, bases loaded. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
In there, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, William Pollard. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
William Pollard.
First pitch on its way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Hits is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, no left fielder, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lifted into center field. Ortega is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 3-2. Drew Linden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Drew Linden.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 31.
So coming to the plate, John Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Linden is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Jeff Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Israel Ortega, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0. Pitts at second with 2 down. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Kiermaier looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
In now, Antoine Rolls. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Liner toward right center. Bedelia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the A's 3. At the plate, Leonardo Asensio. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Pitts shading to his right. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chad Bedelia.
Chad Bedelia.
First delivery to him on the way. hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pitts facing back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rays. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Will Casillas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second base.
Digging in now, Connor Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Pitts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Please
Down in order go the Rays. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Eric Pena is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
18, Eric Pena.
Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Graham Mendoza, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one.
Now
Graham Mendoza is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, William Pollard, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Center fielder.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
from the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Runner!
And the runner's coming home. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Right on the corner. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. He's set. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is a base hit as the runner will trot home from third. And the swinging A's have tied up the ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Pollard over at second. Yelich at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second, but the throw is wide. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that 4-4 throw.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
In now, Logan Morrison, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Morrison carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Chad Fidelia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He set the payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul. Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Yeah.
Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Bobo goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 7, the Rays 5. Gil Cruz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0. Gil Cruz.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Tampa Bay.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So striding in, John Pitts. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but now you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jeff Pitts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Israel Ortega. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Michael Franco will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 15, Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Enrique Velasquez.
Athletic. The catcher, Enrique Velasquez.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Maybe Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ortega going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Adeiny Hechavarria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
This is foul right side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ortega giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Graham Mendoza.
Into the box, Graham Mendoza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now. William Pollard would be next if they can keep this inning alive. In there, and it's full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
To short. Hits. Scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Lorenzo Nieve takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 18, Lorenzo Nieve.
Ready for another chance. Antoine Rose is still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Antoine Rolls has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Nieve, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Chris Soriano will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 47, Chris Soriano. Now back, left fielder.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1. Popped up. Pollard is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. So here's the cleanup. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, John Pitts.
Settling in now, John Pitts. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Rays 10 and the A's 7. Gregory Pitts is the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
21, Gregory Pitts.
Striding in to start the ninth, William Pollard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Pitts stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Sinker, 3-2 now. Kevin Kiermaier waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. He lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Pollard on at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, hits, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. This pitch is popped up. Hits over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first base.
Stepping into the box, Leonardo Asensio, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Tampa Bay Rays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Franco gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Gregory Pitts records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.